About 3 minutes until the open starts.
We try to have a complete assault on all your senses.
Locker room in Spring Valley. Tonight's game between the Hall Red Devils and Mendota Trojans is brought to you in part by Heartland Auto Body, Illinois Valley Credit Union, Ottawa Honda, Spring Valley City Bank, and Town & Country Services. You can watch this game on Starmdrock Media's YouTube channel. You can also watch it with a subscription to the Starmdrock Media channel on the NFHS network. If you don't have a screen, listen on FM 1039, AM 1220, or with the free WLPO app. Now, Hall and Mendota boys basketball, presented by The Locker Room. Here are Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance.
And good evening and welcome to packed Mendota High School gym for what's sure to be a fun night of varsity basketball hoops between Mendota and Hall, Three Rivers Conference battle. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance with you, Mike Sabatini behind the camera. And Brandon, senior night and a nice ceremony done before the two teams took the court. And we'll talk about, of course, some of the seniors on Mendota throughout the night. In fact, we might as well put this out there. There's probably going to be a stoppage in the game at some point tonight. One of the Mendota seniors, Aiden Tillman, looking to become part of the history, I guess, record books here. 4 points away from the 1,000-point club.
So that means it's going to take 2 made baskets because he's a three-point shooter.
Right.
So that's what he's going to do. He's going to knock down 2 threes, and I know this team is going to try to give him the ball as often and as early as they can.
So that'll be part of what's sure to be a festive night tonight. Of course, the Hall Red Devils coming off a nice win Saturday, a big day for them. They had the Hall of Fame ceremonies, big day of basketball with St. Bede. That's always fun. So it should be a lot of fun here as these two teams now, as you turn the calendar to February, I know the seeds, the brackets will come out next week. So we talked about it. It's crazy how fast these seasons go, but you're coming down the home stretch now and trying to win as many games as you can to improve your postseason seed.
Yeah, both of these squads trying to build momentum. Hall, when they beat St. Bede over the weekend, they snapped a 6-game skid, so they're back in the win column, 12-12 record. Mendota's 20-5 and have won 11 out of their last 12 games. They had a loss to Newman in the middle of there, so they're on a 6-game winning streak. So this is all about momentum, all about conference play. All these guys know each other from all the different sports,
yep.
many multiple sport athletes here. So this should be a great game all the way around.
And, you know, 2 great coaches here with Steve Wasmer and Mike Filippini squaring off in this one, a Tuesday night conference battle. And we'll have another good one for you Friday night, LP and Ottawa from historic Kingman Gym. It'll actually be a 3rd meeting of the year between those 2 rivals on Friday night with LP and Ottawa. And then we'll have, of course, our schedule Monday. We'll have a quick turnaround, and we'll have the game that was wiped out due to the cold, LP and Morris, and it'll be a girls-boys varsity doubleheader on next Monday night. So we're looking at 4 games in less than a week, and we like that, especially with 2 basketball junkies like yours truly and yourself as well.
I know, we could put more on the schedule. I'm okay with that. We could do a game every day.
So it's a fun time of the year, February heading into March, and we got a team, know for sure Mendota, obviously their fan base has high expectations. The team does as well. I talked about it with Rod this morning on WLPO. I think when the Associated Press rankings come out tomorrow, this is a Mendota team. Not that, you know, the Coach Wasmer will tell you we don't really probably pay attention to that, but it's always special to be mentioned, and I think Mendota will probably they should crack the rankings tomorrow if they take care of business tonight and get some statewide attention. I know that win Friday night against an unbeaten Newman team had to open some eyes for sure.
Oh, yeah, undefeated team. Mendota had already lost to them, I think it was by 1 point.
Yeah.
Just a week or so before that. So for them to, you know, pull off that win. I do want to say, though, you mentioned all the fans, you know, coming out to the Mendota games. It has been a long time since this place has been packed. I know it was packed when I was here and before. I graduated in 04, and it's been kind of, you know, basketball.
Right.
Mendota kind of took a rough sled here for a little while. To see all these people, before we recorded or started the broadcast, we're looking at all the people come in, and old teachers and fire chiefs and like everybody from the town and community
Yep.
is here to support the Trojans, and that's really good to see.
And Hall with a great turnout as well, of course. Some red in the stands here in front of us. We're looking forward to this broadcast. Of course, it's presented by The Locker Room. Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance will take our first break of the night. We'll come back. I'll pick Brandon's brain for our Ottawa Honda keys to the game for both sides. What he thinks will be the keys for Hall to win tonight, to pull off the upset, and what he thinks will be the keys for Mendota to win here tonight against the Red Devils. Thanks for joining us here on 103.9 WLPO, the WLPO app, and of course Starve Rock Media YouTube. Hall Mendota boys basketball from Mendota coming up in minutes.
Fans, The Locker Room, your local headquarters for all your sporting gear needs, has just expanded. Skate rentals and concessions are now available at the Peru Washington Park Ice Rink. That's right, the Locker Room has teamed up with the city of Peru to make sure your family has everything they need for a perfect day on the ice. Whether you're looking for custom team apparel or a fresh pair of rental skates, come see Mike and the team in Spring Valley and now at Peru Washington Park. The Locker Room, quality gear, local service. Visit them today or online at lockerroompb.com.
30 years ago, started going to Mass in Streeter, and he used to do the announcements before the homily. It was all like, the Knights of Columbus got 50-50 tickets. We're doing a drawdown. Casino night is tomorrow night. Literally selling tickets from the pulpit. I'm from Morris. In Morris, the Catholics don't gamble, just the veterans.
Rod and Tom on 103.9 WLPO. Feel smarter. Start your day with Rod and Tom.
It's the smartest show on the radio.
On 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back as we continue our pregame show. Of course, tonight's broadcast presented by The Locker Room. The Locker Room is your local home for all things sports. Whether it's equipment, uniforms to fan gear, it's The Locker Room. Find out more at lockerroombpb.com. Time now for Ottawa Honda's Key to the Game. Key to tonight's game brought to you by Ottawa Honda. Ottawa Honda is proud to support local high school basketball. Alec and the team of Honda experts would love to meet you. Just stop by Ottawa Honda in person today. You can also visit ottawahonda.net anytime. All right, Brandon, if you're Coach Mike Filippini, the Hull Red Devils obviously coming in here tonight as an underdog, what do you think Coach Phil and the Red Devils have to do to pull out an upset tonight?
They got to find a way to get away from Mendota's size. I know that sounds easier said than done, but Mendota is really tall. They got 6'5", 6'6". I think their starting lineup, nobody is under 6 foot. Aiden Tillman, maybe the shortest, he's 6'1". And then they got tall guys that come off the bench as well. So if you can find a way to, whether it's getting in a zone, making them shoot, challenging them that way, or just constantly putting on aggressive pressure. We saw other teams try to do that with Mendota, and they've been able to keep up with them. Byron did that, played very, very aggressive defense, and if it wasn't for Mendota getting hot, they had 2 guys, 3 guys that hit 3 or 4 threes. It was a way closer game because of Byron's defense. If Hall can do an aggressive pressure defense like that, especially full court press, Mendota had a lot of trouble with that. That would be a good way for Hall to try to get this W.
What about the Trojans? What do you think they need to do tonight?
Kind of the counteractive of that. Obviously, catch fire from 3, and they have so many options and weapons that can do that. But defensively, they have to control the fouls. Every game that I've seen Mendota that's been tight or a battle, they got 3 or 4 guys that are sitting on the bench at the end of the game because they've either fouled out or they got 4 fouls in pressure minutes, and they don't want to lose them for the rest of the game. If Mendota can keep the fouls under control and play their game of basketball, Mendota has a very good chance of beating Hull again.
Those are our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Ottawa Honda. And, of course, we'll have a heat check as the game goes along, second half adjustment. Well, of course, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll have a player of the game brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union. There are some other games going on around the Valley tonight. And it's a busy night, you would think, Tuesday in February. Some other boys' games tonight. Ottawa is at Morris. You got Marquette at Sterling Newman. El Paso Gridley at Princeton. Streeter at Reed Custer. Bureau Valley's home at the Storm Cellar against Weathersfield. Fieldcrest heads to Colfax to take on Ridgeview. Seneca's at Beecher. Some girls' games tonight. LP is on the road at Geneseo. St. Bede at Newark. Ottawa hosting Moline. Putnam County at Earlville. Seneca girls at Henry. And junior college hoops tonight. IVCC women are on the road at Sauk Valley, and we'll try to get you some scores through some of those games as we go on tonight. Again, our next broadcast after this one will be Friday night with LP at Ottawa. Of course, we'll shift to the Interstate 8 on Friday night, so that should be a lot of fun, as it always is at historic Kingman Gym, as the Mendota Band plays the Mendota fight song, preceding, of course, the Star Spangled Banner. Just a fun time to be a sports fan. High school hoops, college basketball, really getting, March Madness is right there. You got obviously the Super Bowl coming up Sunday.
I was going to say there's this little thing on this weekend. Yeah.
And then, baseball is going to start creeping in, which just a great time. You got hockey going on as well. So the Olympics are starting. If that's your thing, you got the Winter Olympics coming up quick. I know a lot of people around here, Mendota and Triumph, will be watching curling.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Waltham Curling Club is a big thing around here. Actually, the library, Mendota Library, sent me some stuff today saying, hey, we got a lot of events going on for the Olympics. So pay attention to WLPO, and we'll have those up there.
I have a funny feeling at some point, Brandon, we will have an Olympian that will have come out of the Waltham Curling Club at some point. So
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah,
of course, it's possible.
It may come quick, and I think we know some names of some people that have done a lot of things already. So that'll be fun, and we're looking forward to a great basketball game here tonight with Mendota and Hall. The Red Devils on the road, just a short trip, of course, taking on the Trojans tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and Brandon will have your starting 5 from each side. And it looks like we're going to have a little special starter for Mendota. It is senior night, and I always got to love seeing this. But we'll talk more about that. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're minutes away from high school boys basketball from Mendota, Hall, and Mendota here on 103.9 WLPO and the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
If you missed out on the WLPO radio auction, you've got a second chance. The Second Chance auction is happening now at starvedrock.media. Get can't-miss prices on certificates for food, fun, auto services, and more from great Starved Rock local businesses. But quantities are limited, and when they're gone, they're gone. So make your best bid now. The Second Chance auction ends Wednesday at 5 at starvedrock.media.
On your radio, on your mobile, and your smart speaker, too. Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Brendan LaChance back, and time now to turn it over to my partner, Brandon, for tonight's starting 5s for both Hall and Mendota.
Let's start with the visiting team, the Hall Red Devils. Point guard, he's a senior, 5'7", Grayson Bickett. Then starting is Noah Plim, a junior shooting guard, and of course they turn the lights off on me every single time we get to this point of the broadcast.
Now you said you were going to be ready tonight with the light.
And now I am.
All right.
Noah Plim, a junior shooting guard. Also have Luke Bryant, a junior shooting guard. Number 21, Clayton Fuzzanetti, who is a senior power forward. And then, of course, senior Braden Curran, a 6'2" power forward who recently just reached 1,000 points himself, career scoring-wise. For Mendota, as they're announcing them right now, of course, they turn off the lights. I love it. It's always a cool deal here. They went with the senior starting lineup for senior night. So, senior, 6'2", Alex Beats. Johan Cortez, a 5'10" senior. Number 11, Aiden Tillman, a 6-foot senior. Number 13, Oliver Munez, a senior. He's a 6-foot transfer from West Chicago. And number 45, senior Grady Jones, who's at 6'1".
Yeah, and obviously Grady, a counterpart of ours, Brandon, and you got to do some Mendota soccer games with Grady, and obviously everybody around here knows the story. Grady, a senior, got injured, and pretty much I guess he's missed the whole season, right? And he is in the starting lineup wearing the brace, and so it's got to be special for Grady. I'm sure we'll talk to him at some point after, but it's a great gesture, and obviously you talk to Hall in advance and let them know too as well what's going on.
Yeah, he tore his ACL in the warm-up of St. Bede in the Pomone Classic. So the beginning of December, and he's been hurt since then, and you can see the big brace on his knee. But they're going to put him in there, and I know he's excited. He's looked forward to this for sure.
So it is senior night at Mendota. Mendota, to mark the occasion, wearing the all-gold unis tonight, gold shorts, gold shirts. Looks like Johan Cortez is kind of having some fun with the jump ball, and they're going to give it to the senior as Grady Jones got to play, and now he'll get a round of applause from both sides, and the players on the court give him some props as well. So great to see. It's always tough, no matter what grade level, but to do it your senior year, that stinks. But Grady's been obviously a teammate and will continue to be a great teammate throughout the long, hopefully, postseason run for the Mendota Trojans basketball team.
Got to give a shout out to Dane Doyle, who's also a senior, and he comes off the bench as Grady goes to the bench. So he gave up his starting spot for senior night for Grady. So that's a lot to do as a senior in high school, and that's a big thing to do. Probably
the only time you won't see the sophomore superstar not starting a game too, Cole Tillman starting the game on the bench. Here's a long three by Plim, and rebound to Luke Bryan. Hall Red Devils won the tip. It's tipped away, and a loose ball, and corralled by Beats for Mendota. He gets it head Aiden Tillman again, who's 4 points away from 1,000. Tillman that time looked for an assist, but Cortez couldn't finish it. Back out top. Here is Dane Doyle for Mendota. They'll reset Oliver Munoz running the point. Mendota going with the senior lineup here on senior night. Munoz to Doyle. Down low. Tillman boxing his defender, goes up and puts it up and in. And it's going to be an and one, a foul on Hall's Luke Bryant. So Aiden Tillman now 2 points away from 1,000, and he'll have a free throw coming up.
He did that just to prove me wrong, because I said he's going to knock down 2 threes, and that's how he's going to get the 4 points. And, of course, he takes us to the paint early in the game.
Aiden's free throw is up, and it is good. 3-0 Mendota. We're just shy of a minute into this one. Glad you could join us. Our broadcast presented by The Locker Room. Luke Bryant bringing the ball down for Hall. Luke in the corner. Finds his teammate, Ben Giacchetto. And he hands it off. Here is Xavier Rodriguez in the corner. Plim with it. Finds Braden Curran. Curran will fire a three. Long. Back iron, no good. And a rebound comes to Mendota as Dane Doyle. Quickly ahead to Cortez in the corner. 3 on the way. And Tillman, he's got it.
And that's it.
1,000 and plus some. How about that? Goes beyond. Now, does he have to start back over at a certain point if he goes over 1,000? I don't think they do it.
I'm going to go with a yes. Yes, he should.
It's like playing 21 back in the – but the crowd erupts here as we got another stoppage. Aiden Tillman came in 4 points away from 1,000. And with that three, he gets 1,002 points. So congratulations to Aiden Tillman. And he gets it done in a hurry. Doesn't make people wait. He goes over to his parents as Coach Wasmer presented him with a plaque. Looking for his fam here. Maybe they moved on him.
Well, that was his dad. Now he's going to, that's his mom.
All right. So
First
a special
girlfriend.
night. A special night for Aiden Tillman and the Tillman family. His brother, of course, the sophomore. So 6-0, first 6 points scored. That's a way to do it. That's a way to break the 1,000-point mark, is to come out an and one and then a traditional three-pointer, nothing but net.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah, he drilled that. He was ready, shot it as soon as he got it, and it was nothing but net, like you said.
6-0 is the score. Here comes Bickett for Hall. Kicks it over to Luke Bryant. Down low to Braden Curran. Curran goes to work, has it knocked away momentarily. Braden tracks it down. Who's it off of? It'll be last touch by Munoz of Mendota.
And I said that could possibly be his girlfriend. If it's not, I'm sorry. I just know it wasn't his mom. That was his dad who he went to originally. He pointed in the crowd, and he went to a younger woman. So maybe not a girlfriend. I'm not trying to say anything.
Speculating, yeah.
But gave the ball to a big supporter of his.
Here is Hall with it. Luke Bryant out beyond the three-point line, down low. Back out top to Braden Curran. Curran with a jump pass to Noah Plim, and he gets ran into by his teammate Bryant. Out top to Curran. Curran finds Bryant. Bryant double team, finds a cutting Plim off the glass and in. Nice shot by Noah. As both teams kind of got to try to get back into the flow of this game. Obviously, it's been not your typical game with all the senior night, and then you stop the game just moments in. That shot was missed, and a rebound cleared for Hall. The Red Devils trailing Mendota 6-2. Here is Bickett, spin move.
And
knocked away by Beats, who hustles to get it, but Giacchetto runs it down for Hall. And that one's almost stolen by Cortez, but ran down by Bryant. Here is Plim. Oh, I think he double dribbled. He stopped and then dribbled again. Did the pump fake. Turnover, Noah Plim, and Mendota gets the ball up 6-2.
Offensively, I know Hall's going to look for Braden Kern. We mentioned earlier, 1,000-point scorer. He's had a great career, and I know he wants to not pad his stats, but add as many numbers as he can before the last year of play is over.
Here is the look inside. A nice dish. Just wouldn't go down for Dane Doyle. And a rebound cleared by Luke Bryant of Hall. 6-2. We're 3 minutes into this one. Mendota with the lead on senior night for the Trojans. Bryant beats his man off the dribble, hands it off to Grayson Bickett. Bickett stopped at the free throw line. He throws it away. Steal by Johan Cortez. To Beats, 2-on-1. Bounce pass Munoz. Left-handed layup. Good. Oliver Munoz makes it 8-2 Mendota. Here comes Bickett for Hall.
Mendota's a hard time to run with, too. If they get in fast break, it's hard for Hall or any squad in the Three Rivers to keep up with them.
There's a shot put up by Plim. No good. Rebound to Munoz. Here comes Oliver. Quickly ahead. Aiden Tillman. Layup. Good. And there we go. Brandon off a miss. Mendota loves to get up and go, and they lead 10-2. 8 points already on the night for Aiden Tillman. Here's Luke Bryant. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Braden Curran. Curran off the glass and in. Nice drive to the basket by Braden Curran. 10-4 now. Mendota with the ball and with the lead. Munoz had it knocked away, or they're going to say he just lost it as he went down the lane. Coming in is Mateo Goy, another senior for Mendota. So he's going to replace Johan Cortez.
It's good to see Mateo get in. He's got a tuck in his jersey. That's why we're getting a little ref timeout there. But good to see Mateo Goy get in. This is his first year out for basketball. Wanted to join as a senior and be with his soccer teammates and Alex Beats and Johan Cortez and a couple of the other guys.
Here is Plim, hands it off to Curran. Curran left-handed dribble, stopped, hands it off to Luke Bryant. Bryant spins, a little give and go, but it's a little too hot of a pass. And a steal by Dane Doyle ahead. Munoz, layup up and in. Assist Doyle, 2 points for Munoz. Yeah, we haven't seen Drew Becker or Cole Tillman as Coach Wasmer letting the seniors play this first quarter.
I heard your prop bets for the Super Bowl earlier on All Bets Are On, and I was going to ask, if we have prop bets in this, how long would it be before Cole Tillman got in? I thought it'd be a lot sooner, but good for them. Let other people get some time.
Fadeaway by Braden Curran just bounces out, and we got a travel coming up on Munoz as Mendota tried to get down and run again, but a turnover. Curran had a shot go all the way down, come back out. 12-4. It is Mendota with a lead as we're 5 minutes into this game in this first quarter. Our broadcast tonight, of course, presented by The Locker Room. Bickett picks up his dribble way out top, finds Bryant. Bryant, Giacchetto. No Sterling for Hall yet, the big guy.
Here's Becker and Cole Tillman.
There's
Becker, Cole Tillman at the table.
Steal by Goy, gives it to Munoz, lays it up and in. So the steal by Mateo Goy got the crowd going, and he gets an assist on a layup by Munoz. It's 14-4 Mendota. Here's Luke Bryant, picks up his dribble. Bickett thought about the three, instead drives. Elbow the free throw line, hands it off. And Hall looking, they find Braden Curran. Curran looking to beat Munoz off the dribble. Instead passes it, Plim, three, good. Noah Plim, he can match most anybody with a three-point range.
He made that look easy, and it was contested. He had a hand in his face, but here's Aiden.
Aiden Tillman right back with a 3. Little heat check early on for Hayden Tillman as Aiden has 11 already. Whether you're too hot or too cold, remember Town & Country Services is doing whatever it takes. 17-7 Mendota.
It's good to see him start with a hot start, and hopefully it continues. I would love for him to have a huge game here.
Here is Bickett. Free throw line jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound cleared by Beats for Mendota. Beats ahead, Aiden Tillman, a little give and go to Doyle, up and in. That's just Mendota. Fast break transition basketball at its best. And the Trojans lead 19-7 as Doyle now gets on the scoring sheet. They are so hard to stop when they get a rebound off a miss and just get out and run. So many layups with this fast-paced offense with size.
I refereed them in summer ball and in an alumni game that they had against former Trojans, and that's all they did the entire time. So they've been practicing this for a long time, since after last season ended.
Bickett jump shot missed, one and done from Hall. Munoz got the rebound. Aiden Tillman, a 3 got bumped, no call. Rebound, Dane Doyle puts it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. 6'3 senior Dane Doyle going to the line. And getting ready to check in for the Hall Red Devils is Hunter Edgecombe. First free throw by Doyle coming up for Mendota is up, and it is good. No, it touched about every part of the rim.
It didn't miss a single section of that. It hit it all.
Jacob Andraki in for Hall, and for the first time tonight we see Cole Tillman and Drew Becker in for Mendota.
Alex Beats and Oliver Muna is going to take a seat, but they'll be back. Big parts of this team, this program.
Second free throw coming up for Doyle, and it is good. 20-7 Mendota. 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Here come the Red Devils down 20-7.
Want to give out a shout out to Stonecroft. I know they're watching. The game is set up in the library, and they're joining us here on our broadcast.
So hello, everybody, residents at Stonecroft Village in Mendota. Welcome, and glad you could tune in and listen in to Mendota on Hall boys basketball on this still pretty cold Tuesday night. Ball was knocked out of bounds, last touch by Hall. Mendota inbounding it. 36 seconds to go. Here is Cole Tillman. Cole going to go to the basket, loses it momentarily. Finds Becker, missed a shot, and a rebound goes out of bounds. Hall could have had it, but they thought, I guess, it was going to be off Mendota. Instead, the officials say it was last touch by Hall. Grayson Bickett would have loved to have that one back and went ahead and grabbed the ball. But the Trojans maintained possession up 20-7. Here's Cole Tillman to Aiden Tillman. Out top to Doyle. Thought about the 3. Will drive instead. And they're going to say a foul on the floor, I believe, before the shot. He got bumped.
I was ready for the crowd to go ballistic if he would have called a travel.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good Euro step. He did everything he was supposed to.
Down to 25 seconds. Mendota with the ball. Here is Becker holding the ball. Doyle actually finds Aiden Tillman. Runner good. The lane just opened up, and it's 22-7. Hall will have the last shot. 13 points first quarter for Aiden Tillman.
Aiden just came to score. He knew he was close to the 1,000, and now he doesn't want to stop.
Here is Plim going to have to fire up a shot at the buzzer. Does not get it off. So that'll be it for the first quarter. All Mendota. It's a fun, festive night for Trojan fans. Senior night. Yet Aiden Tillman surpassed 1,000 points. He has 13 of the 22 points for Mendota. They lead after one, 22-7. Back with the Spring Valley City Bank second quarter after this. Trojans 22, Red Devils 7 on 103.9 WLPO and the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
While our local basketball teams chase big victories, we understand the power of small wins and a strong legacy. For 120 years, Spring Valley City Bank has stood beside local families and businesses, helping them reach their goals. I'm Heather Hammett. Spring Valley City Bank knows that strong relationships make all the difference. Our lenders know you and have the experience and expertise you need. Visit us in Spring Valley or Peru, or give us a call to set up an appointment.
Do business with your friends and neighbors. Spring Valley City Bank.
Spring Valley City Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
The 2026 Starved Rock Country Community Foundation Scholarship application season is open. Awards may be based on academic achievement, financial need, leadership, community involvement, or career goals. One scholarship available is the Starved Rock Media Stephen Charles Vogler Scholarship for Electronics and Communications. Learn more and apply through March 6th at srccf.org. That's srccf.org.
Tickets to the game and wherever you go. Download the free 1039 WLPO app today.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back as we begin the second quarter from Mendota High School. It is 22-7 Mendota over Hall. Cole Tillman to Aiden Tillman. Aiden will drive down the lane, gets a layup up and in, and it is 24-7 now Mendota. And we noticed, in street clothes tonight is the big guy, Chase Sterling, 6'4" sophomore for Hall. So Chase Sterling not in action tonight for Hall, which makes this even more of an uphill battle for Coach Mike Filippini and the Red Devils.
And then Grayson Bickett just got called with the offensive foul. He put his arm up to get some space and knocked Mendota, I think it was Cortez, pushed him back a little bit. They gave him the foul.
So an offensive foul called. It'll be go down as a turnover and give the ball back to Mendota as we have started our second quarter of play, brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. Here comes Cortez to bring the ball down for Mendota. Johan down low to Cole Tillman. Tillman holding the ball high, hands it off to Doyle. Doyle over to Becker. Back to Doyle, top of the key. In the corner, Cole Tillman. The lefty will drive. The lane opens up, puts it up and in, and that's just too easy for Mendota tonight. And it's 26-7. Trojans over the Red Devils 1 minute into the Spring Valley City Bank second quarter.
When Cole Tillman gets the ball inside the paint that close, it's hard to stop him.
Nice drive by Bickett, but rimmed in and out. Nothing much more Grayson could do there. Three on the way, Aiden Tillman. No, the heat check. And rebound corralled by Noah Plim for Hall. Noah will bring it down. He'll beat his man off the dribble, hand it off to Hunter Edgecombe. Down the lane. Nice move by Braden Curran. And Curran with 4 of Hall's 9 points, 26-9. There's a three, no good. And there's Braden Curran. Man, he's always given 100% whenever he's out there.
It's one thing I've always loved about his game. It doesn't matter what sport it is.
Yeah.
He's all in, 100%, never quits.
Oh, Bickett, I think. Braden thought Grayson was going to throw one way, and he went the other. Oh, Aiden Tillman leaves it too high off the glass. A rare miss in transition by Mendota. Bickett just outruns everybody. How about that? Grayson Bickett turns on the Jets, puts it up and in, and Hall back to within 15, 26-11 here early in the second quarter. Nice backdoor pass, high off the glass. Drew Becker with the make. Nice assist for Doyle. And Drew Becker scores his first 2 points of the night.
I remember when I did the preseason interview with Mendota coach Steve Wasmer, and he said that Dane Doyle is one of the best passers he's ever seen or ever coached. And the more and more I watch him, I don't know how you can compete with that. He is an awesome dish. Pass, everything is on point all the time.
Nice hustle by Edgecombe for Hall. He missed the shot, but then Hunter got his own rebound, went up and got fouled on the putback. So the 6-foot senior, Hunter Edgecombe, will have 2 free throws coming up for the Red Devils.
That was a nice effort play.
Yeah. That foul was called on Mendota's Drew Becker, and Edgecombe makes the free throw. 28-12 now.
He heard me talking about Dane Doyle being able to pass the ball, and he was like, hey, I don't need a pass. I'll get my own rebound. Watch this. Great move inside.
Hunter Edgecombe probably going to play a little bit more tonight than usual with Sterling out of the lineup for Hall. And Edgecombe making the most of it, making both of those free throws, 28-13. Tillman drives the baseline, had it knocked away and stolen. Here come the Red Devils. They're looking to go on a little run here.
And that was Edgecombe, too. Good defense.
Yeah. Plim thought about the three, pulls up, passes it over. Luke Bryan, he thought about the three. Will take some dribbles instead. Finds a streaking Braden Curran. And the Red Devils, on a little run here. It's a 28-15 game. Here's Cole Tillman. He'll take a three. Good. That still is a transition-type basket, whether it's a layup or just an open three. Cole Tillman now with 5 off the bench. That stops that little Hall Red Devil run.
Cole Tillman can shoot from anywhere on the court. You leave him that wide open, he's going to knock him down.
Curran thought about the elbow jumper. Plim will fire a long
and
three.
I just pointed like, so can he. He'll knock him down as well.
Little Town and Country Services heat check for Noah Plim for Hall. Nothing but net. 31-18, Mendota with the lead. Munoz drives, layup, no back iron, missed it. Rebound fought for. It's on the floor. We're going to have, nope, we're not going to have a jump ball. Beats comes down with it for Mendota, throws it away. Goes into the Hall bench, turnover Mendota. And we have a substitution for the Red Devils. It'll be Gage Olson in for the first time. So back and forth action here in the second quarter. 31-18 as maybe the teams have kind of settled in after that first quarter with the senior night and the Aiden Tillman ceremony.
Braden Kern getting more involved. And Noah Plim knocking down shots. Just missed that one.
Yeah, heat check for Noah. Back iron, no good. Rebound Munoz. Ahead to Cortez. Johan can hit the three ball. That one is an air ball, though. Oh, Cole Tillman hustled. Luke Bryant just kind of stood there because he thought it was going to go out of bounds. I don't blame Luke. And turned his head, and Cole Tillman with those long arms grabbed it and was able to throw it off Luke Bryant. So Mendota will inbound the ball up 31-18.
That was a high basketball IQ move. You got to know what you're doing. You got to be smart to make a move like that. That was great.
And Cole will take another three. Time for a heat check. Town and Country Services heat check. Cole Tillman's made 2 threes here in the last minute. He's got 8, and Mendota's lead is back to 34-18, back to 16 points. Luke Bryant has it knocked away. Going to call a reach-in foul on Cortez and Mendota. It'll be Johan's first foul of the night.
One of the things that I talked about in the pregame was, Mendota keep the fouls down. That's only the second of the game, and they both come in this quarter. They've done a great job.
You're right. Yeah, usually I think most of the games we've done were Mendota. They put their opponents in the bonus pretty much first and second quarters. Oh, back door is open, but Luke Bryant just couldn't. I think Luke was surprised he was so wide open under the basket, missed it. Cole Tillman the other way. He left it short. He had 3 Hall Red Devils in front of him. Here comes Luke Bryant, and they're going to get a bump on Munoz to Mendota right in front of Coach Wasmer.
Not only was Bryant wide open there, but it was a great pass. Yeah. I don't know if he was expecting such a great pass to find him like that.
Another substitute for Coach Mike Filippini. It's Jack Curran, the 5'11 senior. We got a timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 34-18, Mendota leads. 3:23 to go until half. Trojans over the Red Devils on 103.9 WLPO and on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Imagine being hours from home when suddenly this happens. A father and his son were recently driving through on 80 when a deer ran out in front of them. They were fine, but their car, not so much. They ended up at Heartland Auto Body in Princeton, where the man's wife says, Heartland exceeded our expectations by far, making managing the repair remotely much easier. And the car looks great. Whether you're close to home or hundreds of miles away, it's good to know you've got good people to help you through. Heartland Auto Body in Princeton.
This is where you go when you need to know. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back. Mike Sabatini behind the camera. 34-18 is the score as the two teams come up after the timeout, come onto the court. Hall has trailed this one pretty much from the start. It was 22-7 after one. This was a pretty even second quarter. 34-18, and Red Devils with the ball, trailing by 16. With the ball is Gage Olson for the Red Devils. He's a freshman, by the way, so freshmen and some sophomores getting action tonight, both teams. Braden Curran, a tested senior with the drive, passes it back out to Jack Curran, and ball is loose. And last touch by Mendota.
I know I hear Mendota fans complaining, but yeah, that was off Mendota. I saw the ball hit his hand before it went out of bounds. Do want to give a shout out to a couple fine establishments in Mendota. Yeah. We got the Corner Tap, my friend Shannon Gross, who did run for the Merrill race of Mendota. She's got the game on over there. Thank you. And the fine folks at Fitzer's, they got the game on too.
Welcome to our broadcast. We appreciate that. Spread the word. And there's a steal by Johan Cortez. Here's Munoz. Oh, Munoz was swatted by Edgecombe. An emphatic block by Hunter Edgecombe. I wouldn't have blamed him for doing the Dikembe Mutombo
the
little finger
rag,
after that. Yeah, that was quite the swat. goes out of bounds, so Mendota will keep possession, the late, great Dikembe Mutombo.
I like that. Usually I'm the 1990s sports references. Now you got your turn. I like it.
Not in my house, says Hunter Edgecombe.
He's been playing great.
He has.
He's come off the bench, and he's given a little bit of kind of everything on the court.
They run a screen for Aiden Tillman, who gets open for a three, missed it. Here come the Red Devils with the rebound. Braden Curran thought about the three. Instead, he'll drive, kicks it out. Noah Plim, another three. No good. Rebound, I guess I was going to say, goes over the backboard.
Yep.
So the ball will go back to Mendota, and that'll allow a stoppage of play and Dane Doyle to check back in for the Trojans as he'll replace Drew Becker.
I know I say this every Mendota broadcast, but just the depth and the versatility that they have through they got 8, 9, 10, 11 guys that could play. Some of these guys, unfortunately, don't get the minutes that they could get on other teams because they are so deep with so many people that know how to play the game.
Beats with a give and go to Doyle. They kick it back out. Beats for three. In and out, no good. Rebound on the floor, and Doyle gets it. Kicks it back out top to Aiden Tillman. Over to Cole Tillman. Down low, and a nice steal by the freshman for Hall, Gage Olson. And he got trapped in the corner. Coach Mike Filippini called a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, and that'll allow Grayson Bickett to check back in for the Red Devils. So how about that? The freshman coming in, Gage Olson with the steal, a 6'2 freshman, getting some minutes against what will likely be a state-ranked Mendota Trojan team. 34-18 is the score. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have our Heartland Auto Body second half adjustment. Brandon will, of course, have some first half numbers for you. We'll try to track down some scores as well from games around the Illinois Valley.
So in other words, we stay busy.
We do, yeah. We don't put the headsets down and go to the concession stand or anything, or the hospitality room at halftime.
You're right when you said earlier that we're basketball junkies. We want to see every second, and then we're figuring out everything that happened, and it's a beautiful thing.
Got to enjoy it while it lasts. I mean, it's already February now.
This so crazy.
Yeah, we're more than 2/3 away. Like I said, the seeds, the postseason brackets will come out next week. The girls' postseason brackets will come out later this week. Steal by Mendota. Ooh, reverse layup. Good by Munoz. And Mendota has doubled up Hall. Their biggest lead of the night, 36-18, as Mendota switches to a press, and it's given Hall trouble. 2 straight turnovers. Doyle with it, down low to Cole Tillman. Aiden Tillman, the shot could have been an and one, makes the basket, and all of a sudden it's full court press. Now Mendota backs off here, as that allowed them to get a couple quick turnovers and buckets. 38-18 Mendota over Hall. Here is Braden Curran.
And Aiden Tillman's already got 17, not even at halftime yet.
Curran jumper no good. Rebound last touched. Oh, the one official he's gonna over. No, I guess he's not gonna overrule him. The official closest to the ball made the call and said it was off Hall. The official who was out near half court had his hand up and was going to point the other way.
It did look like it was off Aiden Tillman.
I thought so, yeah.
From our view, that's what it looked like.
1 minute to play in this first half.
Basketball, as I've been finding out as a referee, it's a game of angles. You got to be in the right one to see what's going on.
Cole Tillman got open, and he just missed the layup there. Rare miss on a layup by Cole Tillman. Noah Plim with the rebound, kicks it over. Bickett for three. Good! Nothing but net. Grayson Bickett with a 3 ball.
I know we started off with Mendota having a 22-7 lead after the first, but a Mike Filippini team is never going to quit. They're going to keep battling until the game's over.
Aiden Tillman drives to the hoop. He doesn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line for 2. And the foul on Hall is on Edgecombe. That's his first of the night. Yeah, Aiden Tillman heading towards almost 20 points here in this first half. It's his night. He's a senior, and he got past the 1,000-point mark. Aiden with the rattles at free throw in. He's got 18 now. 39-21. That's the lead, is 18. Checking out for Hall is Olson. One more free throw coming up for Aiden Tillman. Gets quiet inside the Mendota gym. That one is missed. Rebound Braden Curran for the Red Devils. 39-21. Let's see if the Red Devils hold for the last shot. Bickett walking the ball up the court.
I do appreciate when they quiet down for free throws.
Yeah. That was close to being a 10-second call. Here's Braden Curran. Trapped. Finds Noah Plim in the corner. Cross court Bickett. He'll take a 3 and got it. 2 threes in a row for Grayson Bickett. A Latana Country Services heat check. Grayson Bickett, 39-24. We got a foul, and they had 2 fouls to give, or 3 fouls to give, so that's okay. Does stop the clock, 6.2. And Mendota's going to inbound it. 39-24 is the score. Inbounding it for the Trojans is Dane Doyle. I'm sure Coach Wasmer will have a set play here with 6 seconds to go in this first half.
I wonder if they're going to set a screen for Aiden to get open.
Beats in the corner, goes down low to Munoz. Reverse layup, left it short. Rebound Braden Curran, 3-quarter court shot at the buzzer, no good. So that's how the first half ends. Hall hanging in there, played Mendota even in that second quarter. Yeah, it was 22-7 after 1, and the deficit, while Hall hasn't cut into the deficit, it hasn't gotten any bigger. 39-24 here at the half. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance from Mendota High. Our broadcast tonight presented by the Locker Room. Back with some first half numbers. It is Mendota 39, Hall 24 on senior night. Back in 3 minutes on 103.9 WLPO.
Ever feel your financial institution is more about them than you, more focused on profits than customer service? Hi, I'm Steve Piano. That is not the case at Illinois Valley Credit Union. At IVCU, the focus is on you. We're in the business of helping you realize your dreams with low-interest loans that best match your financial needs. Get the lowest rate when you finance or refinance your car, motorcycle, or RV with IVCU. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties, you can become a member. Learn more at IVCU.com. IVCU, you are who we are. Member NCUA.
Big news for winter sports fans. The Locker Room, your local headquarters for all your sporting gear needs, has just expanded. Skate rentals and concessions are now available at the Peru Washington Park Ice Rink. That's right, the Locker Room has teamed up with the City of Peru to make sure your family has everything they need for a perfect day on the ice. Whether you're looking for custom team apparel or a fresh pair of rental skates, come see Mike and the team in Spring Valley and now at Peru Washington Park. The Locker Room, quality gear, local service. Visit them today or online at lockerroompb.com.
Hold on your hat, Starved Rock Country, because this is not your average night out. Country Night for a Cause rides into Seneca's Oak Ridge Golf Club Saturday, February 28th. We're talking a bucking bronco, a country buffet with a pig roast centerpiece, big fun and games, big time auctions, and live country music to bring the house down. Country Night for a Cause is where cowboy boots meet community impact, all to support the Starved Rock Country Community Foundation, helping fund scholarships, nonprofits, and life-changing programs right here at home. You come for the bronco, you line up for the country buffet and pig roast, you battle it out on the auctions, and you end the night dancing like nobody's watching. Tickets and sponsorships are on sale right now at srccf.org or call 815-252-2906. That's 815-252-2906. Grab your crew, round up your friends, and get ready to ride. February 28th, Country Night for a Cause, where the party's wild and the impact is real.
North Central Behavioral Health knows that sometimes getting help when you need it can be challenging. North Central's clinically trained staff is at your service with the success of Walk-In Wednesdays. February 17th, North Central will be adding Walk-In Tuesdays in their LaSalle, Ottawa, Canton, and Macomb offices, along with evening hours till 7 p.m. one night per week. Call North Central Behavioral Health at 815-224-1610 or visit ncbhs.org. North Central Behavioral Health is here for you.
Take the plunge into the freezing Lake Mendota on February 28th.
It's cool.
The law enforcement torch run Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Illinois is right around the corner. You can get a team together, or you can plunge all by yourself. If jumping into a cold lake in February doesn't sound all that great, then you can donate to the Starved Rock Media Radio Anchors Polar Plunge team with me, Jamie London, sports guy Brandon LaChance, office manager Amy, and intern Cam. Get started at plungeillinois.com.
These are a couple of great teams, but the real super groups like AC/DC, Def Leppard, and Journey play after the game. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
39-24 is the score here at a half. Mendota leading Hall on senior night for the Trojans. And it was 22-7 after the first quarter. 39-24 at half, and turn it over to my partner Brandon LaChance with some first half scoring totals.
We have Aiden Tillman. He came out from the gate and has not stopped. He's got 18 points. Oliver Munez, he's got 8. And Cole Tillman came off the bench because of senior night as he's a sophomore, and he's already got 8. He knocked down 2 big threes. For Hall, Noah Plim has 8 points, and Braden Curran has 6. But Curran has been involved, assists, rebounds, he's got a block. Hunter Edgecombe has got 2 free throws, the only 2 free throws that Hall scored, but he's got 2 rebounds, assists, a steal, and a block. He's doing a little bit of everything for Hall.
Grayson Bickett made a couple threes as well for the Red Devils. Of course, the Red Devils playing without their post player, Chase Sterling, who's in street clothes tonight. So they already had an uphill battle, as I mentioned, coming in tonight. And as the Coach Filippini team always does, they're going to hang in there and give you their best. And it's 39-24 at the half. The JV game was won by Mendota as well. Can't remember the score, Brandon.
It was 50-36.
That
Mendota.
sounds right, yeah, 50-36. So Mendota looking to pull off the sweep tonight. And was looking for some other scores, and I got a couple. Girls basketball result, Earlville beat Putnam County 39-25 tonight. And let's see if I can track down some other scores. Mendota bowling, girls bowling, they beat Kewanee tonight. So congratulations to the Mendota girls bowling team. Littleton Conference Tournament, Hinckley Big Rock defeated Lamoille. So that's those are some of the scores we got so far. Obviously, check out the Derek Kessinger scoreboard page at starvrock.media, as John Small always does a great job every night updating results across the area. And always let your coach know, your athletic directors know, to send in results to news at starvrock.media. And we love to give results, and even more than results, we love to give shout outs to some of the great athletes and players that are doing things standing out each and every day. 39-24, the standout player so far here has been Mendota's Aiden Tillman. He got 6 points right out of the gate. Brandon did the nice ceremony, and he hasn't looked back. He's got 18 here at half. I haven't seen every Mendota game, but it's got to be one of the better first half performances of any Trojan of the year for sure.
Yeah, when he catches fire, the heat check, it's hard for him to stop. I mean, he just keeps shooting. He's got the green light from coach because he can knock him down, and it's absolutely awesome to see him get 18. And, you know, there's still a lot of time left. He could do even more damage for the Trojans. But it is really cool. We've had 3,000-point career scorers in about a week or just a few days more, as St. Bede's Lily McLean did it. Then Hall's Braden Curran, and then Aiden Tillman from Mendota. So that's pretty cool. Every year there's like 1 or 2, but to have so many in just a short period, that's awesome.
So some great careers soon to come to an end, but a lot more action to go before basketball is over. We're going to take another break. We'll come back and I'll talk with Brandon and come up with our Heartland Auto Body second half adjustment for each squad. It is 39-24, Mendota leading Hall at the half. Thanks for joining us. Our broadcast tonight presented by The Locker Room on 103.9 WLPO, the WLPO app, and, of course, the Starve Rock Media YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Alex Cervantes. I'm the general manager of the new Ottawa Honda. Ottawa Honda is proud to sponsor the Keys to the Game in local high school basketball. I want to invite you to come in and meet me and the team and check out the new Hondas arriving every day. If you mention to us the code word Keys to the Game, we'll give you an additional $1,000 off of any purchase, new or used vehicle. Visit us in person at the dealership or visit our website, ottawahonda.net. Ottawa Honda, where we make it so easy.
The 2026 Starved Rock Country Community Foundation Scholarship application season is open. Awards may be based on academic achievement, financial need, leadership, community involvement, or career goals. One scholarship available is the Starved Rock Media Stephen Charles Vogler Scholarship for Electronics and Communications. Learn more and apply through March 6th at srccf.org. That's srccf.org.
Win your share of more than $500 with Starved Rock Media and Illinois Valley Credit Union's Big Game Big Board. Listen weekdays around 9:15, 12:15, 3:15, and 5:15 to win a square. Then watch the big game to see if your numbers win you cash. See more now at starvedrock.media. And good luck from IVCU and this Starved Rock Media station. From Princeton to Ottawa, Mendota to Streator, and everywhere in between. It's Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back. Time now for our halftime adjustment. It's brought to you by Heartland Auto Body, where quality repairs meet hometown care. Get back on the road with confidence. Heartland Auto Body, your local repair experts, led by Jason Maurice and his team. Hall Red Devils, Brandon, what are you looking for in this second half?
I will never say that Hall doesn't play with heart and want to be all in the game. However, they're losing some of the 50-50 second chance balls to Mendota, and that's led to their fast breaks or easy rebounds for, a putback, things like that. Hall's got to try to, bat a little harder, try to get, some more of those 50-50 balls so Mendota doesn't get those fast break attempts.
And for Mendota, I guess just keep on keeping on.
And they actually could be up probably by a little bit more. They missed some easy layups. And there's a few of them. There wasn't just one layup. There was like 3-4 easy ones that just kind of rimmed out, or, we had one that hit every single section of the hoop and went out. But you got to make those easy layups. This may have been like a 25-point game if they were able to knock those down.
So that is, those are our Heartland Auto Body second half adjustments as we get ready to start the second half of play. It'll be Hall Red Devil basketball to start. Braden Kern will inbound. Mendota going to start with their traditional starting five throughout the season with Beats, the Tillmans, Doyle, and Becker. So here we go, Grayson Bickett with the ball for the Red Devils. And they get it out top to Plim. Noah with a right-handed dribble. Free throw line out top. Braden Kern will fire a three. Good, nothing but net. Braden Kern. 39-27, Hall within 12.
Hall's been showing how many guys that they have that can step out and shoot the three. Grayson, Curran, and Noah Plam have got multiples.
Becker throws it away. Steal Braden Curran. Curran will go the other way off the glass. Too hard. Rebound Beats. A big bucket there. Potentially could have got it back to a 10-point lead. Here is Cole Tillman. Three. Good. Wide open. Big swing right there, 5-point swing. Hall looked like they may have had a transition layup. Missed it, and Mendota came down with the three. Here's Curran inbounding it to Edgecombe. To Bickett. Of course, Hall playing again without Sterling tonight, Chase Sterling. Here is Bickett, left-handed dribble, guarded closely by Beats, picks up his dribble. And he finds Chiquetto, who hands it off to Noah Plim. Noah runs into Becker for Mendota. And here is Bickett, who beats his man off the dribble. Thing to give them the continuation, I don't think they are.
It doesn't look like it. Oh, going underneath.
Grayson Bickett, very quick.
On that possession, I was watching the Mendota defense, and Alex Beats started on a point guard, then went to a shooting guard, then to a post player, all in the same possession, showing that he can guard any position. That was pretty impressive.
Here's Chiquetto, hands it off to Plim. Plim at the free throw line. Looking, finds Braden Curran. He'll go to the basket. Amongst the trees, puts it up off the glass, missed it. Rebound Becker, quickly ahead to Doyle from Mendota. Finds Cole Tillman, kicks it out to Aiden, takes a couple of dribbles, fires a three in and out, no good. Rebound Grayson Bickett for Hall. 42-27, Mendota with the lead. Bickett with the dribble, picks up his dribble, finds Edgecombe going to the basket, he loses control. Tips it out to Chiquetto. Three in the corner by Braden Kern is no good. Rebound cleared by Becker. Quickly ahead, Aiden Tillman. Out to Cole Tillman, who tries to dunk it and got stuffed by the front of the rim. Here comes Braden Kern of Hall.
Got the crowd into it, though. They were excited for a dunk for a second.
Maybe should have done the two-handed there, perhaps. I can't talk because I've never been close to dunking a ball in my life. Bickett lost the ball and turnover Hall, so Mendota will get the ball. 42-27.
One time when I was in high school, I got the bottom of the rim. I got the bottom of the rim. I could never dunk, and now I cannot even touch the bottom of the net. So, hey.
You'll never forget that time, though, will you?
I will not. I'll forever remember.
Cole Tillman with a left-handed drive. And, they're going to say put his shoulder into Curran, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Cole Tillman. So both teams going scoreless here for a stretch. 42-27 is the score. It was 39-24 at the half. So each team with 3 points here to start this second half of play. Mendota maintaining that 15-point lead. Grayson Bickett guarded by Beats. Luke Bryant about ready to check back in for Hall. Bickett cut off and he throws it away. The long arms of Cole Tillman. 2-on-1 break for Mendota. Aiden Tillman layup up and in, and he's fouled by Noah Plim. It's Aiden Tillman's night. He's got an and one. He's got 20 points with a free throw to come.
I like the heart and emotion that Aiden just showed after he got the bucket to go in, the chest pump, and that was awesome. He knew that was a good move, stayed strong, but that was also a smart foul. Those are the fouls that you want to make, just you don't want them to score.
Right.
But that was a good layup to put in.
Tillman with an and one here, 44-27 Mendota, 5:07 to go in the third. Free throw for Aiden is good. He's got 21. Mendota backs off, any kind of full court pressure. They're going man-to-man defense here. Noah Plim picks up his dribble to Bryant. A little give and go back to Plim. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound cleared by Doyle of Mendota. Yeah, they're looking to run again. Here is Beats. Little handoff, 3, Aiden Tillman, no good. Heat check again for Aiden, I would say. Rebound, Chiquetto for Hall, who's thrust into the lineup without Sterling. Here's Edgecombe. Drives, layup, just rolled off the rim, no good. Nice move by Edgecombe, couldn't get it to go. Almost gets the steal, knocks it out of the hands of Becker. Mendota will maintain possession. 45-27 Trojans.
See what Mendota tries to do here. Still 4.5 left. They got an 18-point lead. I'm sure they're not going to let go. So now they're not going to let loose. Because Hall, again, Mike Filippini, you never know what he has up his sleeves.
Doyle thought about the three, drove instead, looking, finds Aiden Tillman. He'll drive to the free throw line, kicks it out. Becker for three, no good. Followed a shot, and he got a foul as he reached around Chiquetto, and that'll be a foul on Drew Becker.
I believe that's his third.
Yeah, it's been probably, I guess, a frustrating night for Drew. He's only got 2 points. Yeah, 3 fouls, so he's been kind of a non-factor tonight. His teammates, of course, have picked up the slack. As you talked about, Brandon, Mendota can afford, they can have 1 or 2 players have off nights every night, and they have enough depth to make up for. We got a timeout taken by Coach Filippini.
And that is going to be a full
timeout. All right, we'll take one as well. 45-27 Mendota over Hall. Back in about a minute on 103.9 WLPO.
Big news for winter sports fans. The Locker Room, your local headquarters for all your sporting gear needs, has just expanded. Skate rentals and concessions are now available at the Peru Washington Park Ice Rink. That's right, the Locker Room has teamed up with the City of Peru to make sure your family has everything they need for a perfect day on the ice. Whether you're looking for custom team apparel or a fresh pair of rental skates, come see Mike and the team in Spring Valley and now at Peru Washington Park. The Locker Room, quality gear, local service. Visit them today or online at lockerroompb.com.
Win your share of more than $500 with Starved Rock Media and Illinois Valley Credit Union's Big Game Big Board. Listen weekdays around 9:15, 12:15, 3:15, and 5:15 to win a square. Then watch the big game to see if your numbers win you cash. See more now at starvedrock.media. And good luck from IVCU and this Starved Rock Media station. An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock news, talk, and classic rock.
Mendota brings the press out after the timeout, and the ball tipped away. It's up for grabs, and Bryant tips it ahead to Chiquetto. Pump fake, layup up and in. A heads-up play by Luke Bryant. Not the most conventional way to beat the press, but Hall doesn't. Gets the bucket. 45-29 is the score. Here is Doyle on top to Aiden Tillman. Aiden kicks it over to his brother Cole. He'll take a three. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Doyle. Back to Cole Tillman. Drives. Kicks it. Aiden Tillman. Wide open three. Good. Aiden Tillman with 24 points. Half the points for Mendota tonight. 48-29 now. Hall throws it away, but Plim's able to run it down. Noah double teamed. Corner three. Luke Bryant. No good. Rebound cleared by Cole Tillman. Mendota quickly ahead to Doyle. Doyle 3-on-2 kicks it out. Becker for three, no good. And rebound cleared by Braden Curran, and we got a reach-in foul. Dane Doyle was hoping for a jump ball, but they're going to call a reach-in on Dane. 48-29, Mendota with the lead. Some substitutes coming in on both sides, including Munoz and Cortez for Mendota.
Looks like Becker's coming out too.
And team still sorting out the substitutions here. Mendota will break out the full court press once again, 48-29, 3 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Luke Bryant as Mendota backs it off once they get the inbounds in. Luke crosses the half-court line, spins away from the defenders to Braden Curran. Curran with a hard drive to the basket off right side, off the glass, too long, and Munoz with the rebound. He dribbles out of a double team. Here comes Munoz, quickly ahead. Cortez, baseline three, Doyle, back iron, bounced around, boy. Got the home court bounce on that one.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a bounce like that. And they got the wires in front, didn't hit one of them, and it went straight in.
51-29, Andracki in for Hall. Here's Curran, fadeaway no, rebound Munoz. He's going to get out and run, and we got a reach-in foul to stop that fast break for Mendota. Edgecombe is going to get the reach-in, so Mendota will inbound. One more foul on Mendota will put Hall to the line. That's only the second foul, though, for Hall this quarter. 2:18, the inbound comes to Munoz. Inside to Doyle. He'll go to the work, puts it up and in. Just the size advantage. And taking advantage was Dane Doyle, went all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. And the biggest lead of the night, 24 for Mendota, 53-29.
Just a big man move.
Yeah.
Dropped the shoulder, went inside.
Andracki for Hall. Oh, almost had it stolen away, but they're going to say Munoz reached in, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Andracki.
I know Mendota fans are not going to want to hear me say this, but that was a good call.
Yeah.
He had his arm across the player's shoulder. That's going to be a foul every time.
So, again, part of the future for Hall on display here with Jacob Andracki, only a sophomore, getting some quality minutes against a very good Mendota team. First free throw for Jacob is no good. I know Jacob played in the earlier game tonight, which was won by Mendota. Second foul of the night on Munoz. Second free throw coming up for Andracki is good. 53-30 now. Mendota with a 23-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the third. Here's Doyle, cross-court pass to Cortez. Johan will drive and dished it, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Hall. That'll be their third.
It looked like he got hit on both sides, so I don't know which one they're going to give it to because he got hit on both sides. But they're giving it to Edgecombe.
That's his third. Here's Munoz to Doyle. Aiden Tillman gets open for a three. Good.
You know what that is.
Wow, they set play. Aiden Tillman with another three, and he's got 27 now.
He's been on a heat check this entire game.
Yeah. Town & Country Services heat check, Aiden Tillman. And there's a steal by Cole Tillman. Cole to Cortez. Layup up and in. And the lead is 28, 58-30. They get one more bucket, Brandon. We would have a running clock scenario with a 30-point threshold. Andracki step back, looking. Finds Plim for three. Noah missed it. Rebound, Aiden Tillman ahead to Cole Tillman. 2-on-1 break. Cole to Munoz, up and in, and there's the 30 points. 60-30 now. Mendota running away with it now in this third quarter. Munoz in double figures with 10. Here's Andracki, hands it off to Noah Plim. Plim to Edgecombe, who saves it, but it goes right to Cortez. 45 seconds to go. Johan brings it down for Mendota. Let's see if they take their time here with a final shot. Probably not. There's a three. No good by Doyle. Rebound batted around. Here's Aiden Tillman. Aiden back out top to Cortez. Corner to Munoz. He has it knocked away by Edgecombe.
I had to laugh at that because this Mendota offense has been so fast tonight. They weren't waiting for any seconds to go off that clock.
Two substitutes coming in for Hall, Giacchetto and Bickett. Edgecombe and Andracki check out. 60-30 as we're looking towards our final play of this third quarter. Mendota's got the lead up to 30 here. It was 15 going into the quarter. There's a steal. Giacchetto. Left-handed layup is up and in. Nice move and nice steal by Giacchetto. 60-32 Mendota. Giacchetto with 4 tonight. Aiden Tillman. Here's Doyle driving, spinning. Puts it up, kind of forced it up and in, high off the glass.
He wanted the foul. He was trying to get free throws.
Oh, shot off the front of the iron. Three-quarters court shot by Luke Bryant. No good. So we've played three. It's 62-32. Mendota having fun tonight on senior night. leading the Red Devils. 8 more minutes to go. Coming up on 103.9 WLPO, the WLPO app, and Starved Rock Media YouTube.
Play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
If you missed out on the WLPO radio auction, you've got a second chance. The Second Chance auction is happening now at starvedrock.media. Get can't-miss prices on certificates for food, fun, auto services, and more from great Starved Rock local businesses. But quantities are limited, and when they're gone, they're gone. So make your best bid now. The Second Chance auction ends Wednesday at 5 at starvedrock.media.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local. 103.9 WLPO.
Back here in the fourth quarter, it is Mendota 62, Hall 32. Mendota still with most of their starters out there right now. Here is Munoz, puts it up and in on the pass from Doyle. And it's 64-32 Mendota. Still got a full quarter to play here.
If Doyle stays in the rest of the game, which I don't think he will, he could possibly have a triple-double.
Here's Bickett. Hands it off to Luke Bryant. Bryant down low to Curran. Braden puts it up and in. And a foul. Yeah, and one.
On Cortez.
Yep. Clock stopped, but it should be running here. Should be a running clock. Curran made the shot. So
they're going to tell him right now. Yep.
Yeah.
The referee just spun his hand like, yep, it's a running clock.
Yep. There we go. So we were right. Curran looking for his 12th point of the night here, if he can finish off this three-point play.
You were right. I was trying to say it was 80 points so we could be in this gym and watch basketball for as long as we could.
Curran misses it. Braden tied with Bickett for actually, he's tied with Plim with 11 points for high-scoring honors for Hall. Here's Munoz from Mendota. Drives. He's going to get blocked, but he got fouled. And Munoz.
Yeah, Noah Plim was kind of on him the whole time when he was driving around the corner. Yeah, and it was on the ground. I didn't think he had the shot up yet when they officially called the foul.
So not a shooting foul. Inbounding it is Doyle. Finds Cortez out top to Munoz. Here's Doyle. Cross court to Aiden Tillman. Probably trying to get Aiden 30. There you go.
There it is.
And that's going to mean, the subs are going to come in. Aiden Tillman with 30 on the night. What a senior night for Aiden Tillman.
What an awesome performance from Aiden Tillman.
Noah Plim a long three. No good. Rebounded by Giacchetto for Hall. Plim, little teardrop down the lane. No good. Rebound Curran puts it up. No, but he's fouled. So Braden Curran will go to the line for two. Beats is coming back in for Mendota. Yeah, what an unbelievable senior night. And I know, Brandon, you're going to try to catch up with Aiden Tillman after the game. We'll have some audio from Aiden in the morning.
Definitely.
It's his night tonight for sure.
We'll have a good chat. We've spoke before. He's a great kid. I am so excited that he's had this night. He's going to walk out to a standing ovation, as he should.
30 points on senior night, and he surpassed the 1,000. You can't even script that any better.
No.
Than how it played out for Aiden Tillman. Curran missed both free throws.
He only needed the 4 points,
right?
And he scored 26 more.
He's like, all right, I'm going to go for 1,100 here in no time. Keep going. Why stop now? Of course, his brother, hot on his heels. I think you checked out, Brandon, Cole's within 100 of 1,000, right?
He was 32 away. He was 32 away, and he's got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. He's 21 away.
Could be next game, perhaps. He'll definitely break it this regular season.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
May not even see him the rest of the night. He's been on the bench here, letting the seniors play more. Here's Cortez for three. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound, Hall has made some changes as well. In the game with that rebound was Chase Burkhart.
And we got another line swap for Mendota coming in.
And Drake shows his talent with a free throw line jumper, as they'll momentarily stop the game. The clock will keep going, though. Mendota unloads its bench, and some more seniors will get a great round of applause. Beats, Munoz, Doyle heading to the bench. Some of this senior core for Mendota. 67-36 is the score. And out of bounds. Going to be Hall basketball.
We got a few sophomores in there now. We got Mateo Goy's back in. He's a senior.
And with the ball is Gino Ferrari for Hall. Here is Andracki. Probably got away with a walk, but that's okay.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
Glad they didn't call it because it opened the door for Chase Burkhart to drain a three for Hall. 67-39. Mendota now with the ball. They kick it out. Here is Cam Wasmer, the coach's son. Gets it out top to Goy. Goy kicks it in the corner to Caden Taliani. Back to Goy. Back out top to Wasmer. Back to Goy. Goy will take a few steps. He lost his footing and threw it before he went down, and they called him with the travel, and he came up with a smile on his face, did Mateo.
He knew what happened. He's smiling at Coach Wasmer right now like, my fault.
67-39 is having some fun here despite the 28-point score difference. There's a nice drive missed by Ferrari, tipped out by Gino Ferrari.
That was a great take.
He just couldn't get it to go down. Mendota with the ball, up 28 points here in the Spring Valley Citibank fourth quarter. They get it down low to Wasmer. He's double teamed, kicks it out. Goy for three. Oh, no good. That would have brought the house down. Rebound put back up. No, that shot was missed for Mendota, as that was Andrew Ronaldo. And Hall corralled the rebound. Andracki for three. No good. Rebound corralled by Hall's Gage Olson. The freshman kicks it out. Jack Curran for three. No good. Jack follows his own miss. Put back. No good by Chase Burkhart. Rebound Olson. Hall still with the ball. Olson, the freshman for three. Wow, smooth looking jumper. Gage Olson. That's a name to watch in the next coming seasons for the Hall Red Devils. Only a freshman.
That was an awesome form that he had on that three. It looked good as soon as he put it up.
There's a steal for Hall. Chase Burkhart, the Red Devils, the other way. Burkhart kicks it out. Jack Curran with it. Out top to Andracki. Free throw line jumper, no good. And rebound for Mendota. That was Carter Wujek. And we got a reach-in foul on Jack Curran. Clock continues to roll. We're down to $1:40 left in this Spring Valley Citibank fourth quarter. As Andracki will check out. Coach Filippini still coaching. So is Coach Wasmer as well. They're both still pacing the sidelines. 67-42 is the score.
You have the roster. Number 25 just came in for Hall. I've refereed him quite a few times this season. I think he's a sophomore. He's a kid full of energy and just that hustle player.
Yeah, Brody Bosey. Brody, a junior. So everybody pretty much getting to play tonight. Here is Goy, top of the key three, good! The crowd,
this place is going, look at the student section. They're going crazy over there.
Nothing but net, and he acts like, He just kind of trots down the court. I had it all the way.
He's like, you didn't think I could do that?
Lead up to 28 again. There's a whistle, and we're getting down into 40 seconds to go here. Hall could have the last possession of the game. Big three, Mateo Goy, the senior, nothing but net. He gets in the scoring book with his 3 points. He started the game tonight, one of the seniors. Here come the Red Devils. The freshman Olson going to take another three. In and out, no good. Wasmer with a board for Mendota. 20 seconds to go. Let's see if Mendota can get one more shot off here. Maybe they won't. Head coach Wasmer just telling him, I think, to hold the ball.
I just saw Gons second it. Like, nope. Coach Nick Gons, the assistant. Both of them like, no, we're good. 70-42.
Fun night to be had here in Mendota. The Trojans on senior night keep that winning streak alive. And they beat a game Hall Red Devils team, as always, a shorthanded Hall Red Devils team, 70-42. So Mendota picking up another win as they continue to build their resume heading into seedings next week for the postseason. A huge night for Mendota's Aiden Tillman. We'll break down the final numbers after this. Hall And Mendota, all Trojans tonight. Mendota 70, Hall 42. Back in a little over a minute on 103.9 WLPO.
While our local basketball teams chase big victories, we understand the power of small wins and a strong legacy. For 120 years, Spring Valley City Bank has stood beside local families and businesses, helping them reach their goals. I'm Heather Hammett. Spring Valley City Bank knows that strong relationships make all the difference. Our lenders know you and have the experience and expertise you need. Visit us in Spring Valley or Peru, or give us a call to set up an appointment.
Do business with your friends and neighbors. Spring Valley City Bank.
Spring Valley City Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Take the plunge into the freezing Lake Mendota on February 28th.
It's cold.
The law enforcement torch run Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Illinois is right around the corner. You can get a team together, or you can plunge all by yourself. If jumping into a cold lake in February doesn't sound all that great, then you can donate to the Starved Rock Media Radio Anchors Polar Plunge team with me, Jamie London, sports guy Brandon LaChance, office manager Amy, and intern Cam. Get started at plungeillinois.com.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Listen on FM 103.9, AM 1220 with the free WLPO app, or ask your smart speaker to play 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back 70-42, the final score. Mendota over Hall. Mendota pretty much led wire to wire in this one on senior night. And Brandon, you got some final scoring totals.
I sure do. Aiden Tillman, like I said, he was a Town and Country heat check from the tip-off until he was pulled out of the game in the fourth quarter. 30 points on senior night, and the senior, great performance, great performance. Cole Tillman, his sophomore brother, 11 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Oliver Munoz, he's a senior, 12 points, 5 rebounds. And I said this during the broadcast, Dane Doyle, senior, give him another couple minutes, he could have had a triple-double. He had 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. For Hall, the senior Braden Curran had 11 points and 7 rebounds. Grayson Bickett and Noah Plim had 8 points apiece. Both of them hit 2 threes apiece as well.
So there's your numbers. 70-42 is Aiden Tillman's big night. He surpassed 1,000 points and had 30 points on the night. Again, Mendota led 22-7 after one. 39-24 at half, 62-32 after the three, which meant running clock in the fourth and final quarter, 70-42 the final score. We'll come back. We'll try to get some, see if we can get some other scores. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance. Tonight's broadcast, of course, presented by The Locker Room. Boys basketball, Mendota 70, Hall 42. That's the final.
Awesome. You see that gorgeous sport car coming this way? You want to jump out in front of it zigzag style, make them go in a ditch?
What's the point, Raccoon? They just take it to Heartland Auto Body and be fixed up like new.
They still at 1515 West Peru Street in Princeton?
Yep, you know Denny the Deer?
I love Denny the Deer.
Well, he messed up the front end of a truck 2 weeks ago. Saw it last night. It was like nothing happened. Heartland Auto Body fixed it up so good, they even handled the insurance paperwork.
Those guys are going to put us out of business. Guess it's time to get a real job, huh? Think they'd hire us as consultants?
For complete auto body and collision repair, plus paint, maintenance, and more, trust Heartland Auto Body. Give them a call at 879-7767.
Saturday night, laughter takes the center stage at the Super Bowl in Peru. 10 comedians, one special night. A benefit show honoring the late Mike Armstrong. Mike had one of the greatest laughs comedy ever heard, and it still echoes with his friends. All proceeds from this special show go directly to Mike's family. Call the Super Bowl to reserve your table to laugh, remember, and support the people Mike Armstrong loved most. Saturday night at the Super Bowl on the way to Menards in Peru, because sometimes the best way to honor a great laugh is to share a few more.
Start your day with Rod and Tom, then get updates throughout the day on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brendan LaChance back, 70-42. Mendota pulls off the sweep tonight as they won the JV game as well. A few other scores tonight. Girls basketball, Earlville beat Putnam County 39-25. And at the Little 10 boys conference tournament, Hinckley Big Rock 75-34 over Lamoille. Girls bowling score, Mendota got a win tonight over Kewanee, beating the Boilermakers by over 1,000 pins. So congratulations to them. So those are some of the scores. Again, check out our Derek Kessinger State Farm scoreboard page. Later tonight, John Small will track down more scores and have those for you up there at our website, starvrock.media. 70-42, the final score here tonight. We'll take another break and we'll get ready to wrap things up here, as it is a big night, senior night for Mendota. The Trojans, who I would think are going to be rated among the best teams when the polls come out tomorrow, with a big win, emphatic win tonight, 70-42 over Hall. Back after this.
From the general manager. Ottawa Honda is proud to sponsor the Keys to the Game in local high school basketball. I want to invite you to come in and meet me and the team and check out the new Hondas arriving every day. If you mention to us the code word Keys to the Game, we'll give you an additional $1,000 off of any purchase, new or used vehicle. Visit us in person at the dealership or visit our website, ottawahonda.net. Ottawa Honda, where we make it so easy.
Hey, it's Mark at SITK Kitchen and Bath. Folks often walk into our design showroom in Princeton and say, wow, there's so much to see here. That's fun to hear, of course, especially as I think back to when we first opened our doors back in the 80s. With a drawing table, 8 cabinet door samples, and some Formica color chips, now we're proud to say that we have one of the largest, most complete kitchen and bath showrooms in Illinois and beyond. A big thanks to all our great customers for helping us make it happen.
Ever feel your financial institution is more about them than you, more focused on profits than customer service? Hi, I'm Steve Piano. That is not the case at Illinois Valley Credit Union. At IVCU, the focus is on you. We're in the business of helping you realize your dreams with low-interest loans that best match your financial needs. Get the lowest rate when you finance or refinance your car, motorcycle, or RV with IVCU. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties, you can become a member. Learn more at IVCU.com. IVCU, you are who we are. Member NCUA.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text METER to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text METER to 321-321. That's METER to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The biggest games and the best matchups are on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
70-42, the final score. Mendota behind 30 points from Aiden Tillman beat Hall here tonight. And speaking of Aiden Tillman, showing my cards here. Surprise to nobody, though. It's time for our Illinois Valley Credit Union Player of the Game. Player of the Game brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. Become a member today, and you can unlock all the financial services IVCU has to offer. And I think we pretty much had our IVCU Player of the Game maybe a minute and a half into this one tonight.
Yeah, because he knocked down 2 threes really fast. Well, he started off with an inside the paint score and got the and one layup. And then he hits a couple threes right after that, and he never stopped. From the time I think they took him out midway through the fourth quarter, it was like 3-4 minutes, the entire game. He was just finding his shot. I mean, he wasn't 100%. He missed a couple, but just kept shooting, kept doing what he does. 30 points. That's a huge night on senior night. I couldn't be more happy for him and the way Mendota played this game. Hall made a little run, and Aiden Tillman was a huge part of that, just kept knocking down shots and kept putting the game out of reach.
Congratulations to Hall senior Aiden Tillman. In more ways than one, congratulations for surpassing the 1,000 career point mark, doing it in as much style as you can think of. 30 points on the night. He was red hot from three, as Brandon mentioned. Pretty much the Town & Country Services heat check all game long on Aiden Tillman tonight. We're going to take one final break. We'll come back, thank our sponsors. 70-42, the win for Mendota over Hall. Back in a minute.
Big news for winter sports fans. The Locker Room, your local headquarters for all your sporting gear needs, has just expanded. Skate rentals and concessions are now available at the Peru Washington Park Ice Rink. That's right, the Locker Room has teamed up with the City of Peru to make sure your family has everything they need for a perfect day on the ice. Whether you're looking for custom team apparel or a fresh pair of rental skates, come see Mike and the team in Spring Valley and now at Peru Washington Park. The Locker Room, quality gear, local service. Visit them today or online at lockerroompb.com.
Take the plunge into the freezing Lake Mendota on February 28th.
It's cold.
The law enforcement torch run Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Illinois is right around the corner. You can get a team together, or you can plunge all by yourself. If jumping into a cold lake in February doesn't sound all that great, then you can donate to the Starved Rock Media Radio Anchors Polar Plunge team with me, Jamie London, sports guy Brandon LaChance, office manager Amy, and intern Cam. Get started at plungeillinois.com.
If Tom Petty, Bob Seeger, and John Mellencamp are some of your favorite players, stick around after the game. 1039 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Yeah, we had some viewers for sure tonight from all walks of life. And Brandon, if you wouldn't mind one more time giving a shout out. I know we have some Mendota businesses and folks that were putting our game YouTube on the big screens wherever they were at, and go right ahead.
Yeah, we sent a couple messages and photos like, hey, look at this, showing photos of us. Somebody said we were twinning today because we're sort of kind of plaid.
Yeah.
We both happen to be bald and,
yes,
beards and
glasses, can't see worth a lick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't know we both went to SIU. And
That's true.
we're a lot alike. No,
and by the way, I just saw SIU beat ISU tonight. So.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Go
That's
Salukis.
awesome. Go Salukis.
Sorry, Redbird friends.
But Stonecroft, thank you very much for listening. They had the TV with the game set up in the library. That's pretty awesome. And then Mendota Establishments, the Corner, and Fitzers both had the game on, watching us as well, checking out the Mendota Trojans defeat Hall.
Our next broadcast Friday night, so let whatever establishment you're at Friday night, whether it's in Ottawa or LaSalle, Peru, tune it on the YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, type in Starved Rock Media, and you can subscribe, and it's one of the rare subscriptions that doesn't come with fine print and a cost. So go back and relive this one. It was a good one, especially if you're an Aiden Tillman fan. Aiden with 30 points, our IVCU player of the game tonight. 70-42, Mendota beats Hall. Thanks to our sponsors, Illinois Valley Credit Union, of course, bringing you our player of the game. The Locker Room, Ottawa Honda, Heartland Auto Body, Town & Country Services, and Spring Valley City Bank. We urge you to do business with all our sponsors. Want to thank Mike Redmond, engineering back at the Starved Rock Media, WLPO Studios. Want to thank Mike Sabatini behind the camera. Want to thank my partner, Brandon LaChance. And watch for Brandon's story on our starvedrock.media website later tonight, on our Facebook page as well. Hoping to get a word or two from Aiden Tillman, the man of the night. And it is 70-42, the final score. Have a great rest of your night. Stay warm and stay safe.